Oh, Adele Thomas. I don't think
Thomas.
Adele
I think his
Thomas.
Patriots days are numbered.
I don't
He's
think
done.
he and
I think so,
Belichick
too.
are speaking. I don't think he and Belichick
Oh
are
no,
speaking.
I think they spoke.
Oh, I think they spoke too.
Did you hear him today?
I don't think he'll be in the uniform next year.
Did you
No
hear
way.
him today?
No. What
Oh,
happened?
he was apologetic. He says, one man doesn't make a team.
Of course not.
The game goes on. I just got to get out there and do my. I'm a professional. I got to get out there and do my job. All of a sudden, everything's changed.
yeah.
He's talked to Belichick.
Of course he did.
Oh yeah, Belichick.
And his days are
He
numbered.
brought him in the office.
Oh yeah,
Hit him with that little stick.
Well,
his days are numbered.
He's not. We won't be a Patriot next year.
No.
He might not.
He might not even be
He
finishing
might not
the
play.
season.
Seriously, I was just gonna say he may not play another game.
Right.
no, I don't think so either. Well, the Pats are 8-5. I feel they're going to win the next 3 games. I don't think there's going to be a problem here. I
Bob?
think they'll more than likely win the division.
How big of a Patriots fan am I? Big.
One of the best.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this. I think they're going to win the next 3 games.
Yeah.
But this is the first team I can honestly say I'm not sure. Because I don't know what team's going to show up the
Is
second
gonna
half.
show up to play.
This is the fourth quarter that this team is actually showing up and play
Right.
against Carolina. This is the first time they've held the lead, and they kept it. And they drove the ball and kept on driving the ball. Now, when is Taylor coming back?
Before the season's over.
Well, let's hope it's soon.
That's what I heard.
I'm hoping
That's
it's soon.
what
It
I-
was supposed to be weeks ago.
I think he's starting to practice with them. I think he's
good.
showing up. Next they have Buffalo. That's a win.
That's
No, it's not a
I
guaranteed
think that's a
win.
win.
No.
I want it to be a win, but I'm not going
hoping.
to guarantee it.
If they're
I'm not
going to
gonna
lose
guarantee
any of them, it's going to be Houston at the end.
Yeah, but the one that bothered, the one I wish they had a patty cake schedule.
Yeah,
I wish they were
don't.
playing somebody like the Jets, because then we know they'd win.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
They've already split with the Jets, so we know where they stand with
I
the
wish
Jets.
they had played them 2 times now, because then we know there were the 2 guaranteed wins and Jets be out of it.
The way you guys are playing, you ain't gonna get no 2 guaranteed wins.
Or the way you guys are playing too, you guys just about get by anybody. I rest my case.
Yeah,
I
but
knew
they're in the
they'd
wild
say
card hunt.
What did we do?
To the
What did we
Jets,
do to Tampa Bay?
to the Jets'
To
credit.
who?
To Tampa Bay.
To who?
And what did the other big teams do with Tampa Bay? Struggle.
Well, the Patriots didn't struggle with Tampa Bay.
No, they didn't.
They killed them in London.
That was their best road win in the whole
yeah,
season.
that was
London.
the first game
Yeah,
of the year.
yeah. And
never did
Tampa
that
Bay,
again.
yeah. Okay.
Tampa Bay.
How about those Washington Redskins?
Yeah,
huh?
how about those
They're
Redskins?
finally showing up. They're finally showing up. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't know about if you guys watched the game last Sunday.
Against
I
the
still think
Saints?
that was a bad call. That boy was, I don't care. We talked about it last week. I would have hung that kicker out to dry later. Oh, but whatever.
Well, all I know is that,
They did have the
to the
opportunity.
Jets' credit, I'll say this about Joe's Jets. They're in the wild card hunt.
Thank you.
Nobody wants that second wild card spot.
Yeah, but who
I
put, him,
want
who
it.
put him in the wild card hunt?
Who put them there?
Who kept him in the division hunt, rather? Not the Jets.
I don't know. They kept themselves in it.
No, they didn't.
Yes, we did.
Patriots kept him in it.
By winning.
Patriots kept
You
him in
guys-
by losing to Miami.
You guys losing.
By losing to Miami.
Winning.
Okay, by losing to Miami.
Oh, Miami's in it too. See, you've got San
We're
Diego.
all at 7-6.
You've got Denver, who's probably going to be the first wild card, no question.
Yeah.
After that, nobody wants it. You've
who's
got
it?
Baltimore, who's slipping.
Oh,
You've got
Baltimore wants
Pittsburgh.
it. Baltimore's not
wants it.
slipping.
They ain't
Baltimore's
slipping.
not slipping.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's out of it, Bob.
Houston,
Pittsburgh fell, I
Pittsburgh's
think.
out of it.
Houston,
Hey.
the Jets, Miami. Nobody really wants it.
Tampa. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Tampa Bay beat Jacksonville, and Green Bay.
See?
All right, so please.
See? Two good teams.
Please. Bob, how about our joke?
Oh,
Yeah, we got a joke.
Guys,
All right.
asking for our joke.
all right. Is everybody ready out there?
I'm
for the
not
joke?
ready because I know what it's going to be.
And then after the joke, we'll do Steve's commercial.
so, how's that, guys?
All right, do the joke first, then Steve's commercial.
Frank and Sean, is that okay?
Then we'll come back.
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There was a football game.
Uh-oh.
The elephants were playing the insects. Okay, if that's possible, but it happened.
Hey, Bob, hold on one sec.
Hold on one sec. What are we holding for?
Okay, never mind.
The
Okay,
elephants
never
were
mind.
playing
Just
the
messing with you.
insects.
And imagine
And
that.
at the end of the first half, the elephants were crucifying the insects. They were winning something like 50-0. It was a slaughter. And everybody was wondering what the heck was going on. How come the elephants, the slow-footed elephants, were beating these quick insects, But the second half, the insects came battling back. They scored 100 points. And they won the game 100-50. So at the end of the game, the media was there, and they were asking the coach for the insects, what happened to you guys? How come you did so awful in the first half, but you come back and scored 100 points and whipped the Elephants 100-50? What happened? He says, well, I had to put my star player, my star centipede. He had to come in the second half. So the media says, well, how come he didn't come in the first half? The coach says, well, that's how long it took for him to put on his shoes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That was good, Bob.
I get concerned when I don't hear a reaction.
Oh, you heard a reaction.
Now.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
All right, now we got Steve's commercial.
Let's
coming.
get the BBA a little bit of a plug here.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Steve Burgo of the Burgo Basketball Association in Dartmouth, Massachusetts. I'm here to invite you to join us on January 2nd and 3rd at New Bedford Vocational Regional High School for our second BBA Holiday Invitational Basketball Tournament. We have 12 teams, 8 high school, 4 prep school from Maryland, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Pennsylvania. Please come and join us for a good night of basketball and day of basketball on January 2nd and 3rd. Hope to see you there.
That was good.
All right. Not bad for
It took you
guy.
20 takes to do that?
No, 2 days because we had a problem with the cameras. Please.
Hey, it was short and to the point.
Yeah, I
no,
thought
it
it
was
went really
good.
well.
Hopefully everybody got the message.
The one
Right.
that they'll see on actual TV on cable on Comcast is different. Sean spent a lot of time here with me the other day on Friday, and we got it right. You won't see the scrolling up in front of the face. All the information will be to the side of me on my
Yeah,
left-hand side. And Sean, I want to thank you very much. Frank, I want to thank you for trying to help us in the beginning. But thank you guys very much because that was a good commercial.
Glad to help. It came out well.
Thank you.
It did?
40 takes later.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was only
40
20.
takes later.
it was 20.
It was more like 30 or 40. My friend.
20.
30 or 4.
20, Sean.
Sean, I believe
it
you.
was
Well, if
30
you
or 40.
stopped screwing up on the camera, we would have been fine.
I believe
One
you,
screw up for
Sean.
Sean, 10 screw ups for Steve.
Huh?
I said 1 screw up for Sean, about 20 screw ups for Steve.
That's it.
It's okay. It came out
Maybe
good.
10 screws for Sean and 30 for Steve.
It came out good in the
Anyway.
end. That's what matters.
Anyway,
Thanks, Sean.
let's get to the Celtics.
Oh,
And,
please. Please, let's do that.
All right. How long is Marquise Daniels going to be out?
I don't know.
He had surgery on his finger.
No, I don't know.
Did you hear where Lester Hudson was sent to Maine today?
No.
Yes, he was, to the Development League. Why are they doing this to these kids?
Well,
The
first of all,
Celtics aren't supposed to be getting
they had to make
older.
room.
They're supposed to
no,
get
they
younger.
had to make room for Tony Allen. They had to make room for Allen.
Allen was already on the 15-man
Yeah,
roster.
Allen was already on the 15-day roster, but he didn't come back until Daniels went out. Okay, and if Daniels is going to come back, I don't know what moves they're going to make, Bob. First of all, do they really need him? No.
Lester Hudson?
Yes.
They need some young guys to come in and
Paul Pierce
infuse the roster.
Yeah, but they got Rondo. They got Rondo. Rondo's fine.
I know.
Daniels is fine.
I know, but eventually you got to have these
And they're
guys.
going to make room for Big Baby.
Well, that's easy enough.
No, they had to make room for Big Baby. That's probably why he went down.
Wow. In any event, they're on a roll. They won their last 11 now.
roll.
11 games in a row now.
Roll. They got
So-
the best road record in basketball.
They certainly do.
Did we have a call? I wish she'd call back.
Oh,
Didn't
that-
we have
Oh,
a
the one
call?
that said the West was better than the
The
East.
West was better than
we,
the East.
We
and-
haven't
West
heard
was
from
the
them.
beast.
And the Celtics won't make it through the season. Didn't know what he said?
Something like that.
June. Well, talk to me in
What
June.
was his name? Mike? Mike, if you're listening.
No, Mike was on the show.
No, there was another Mike.
No, but it wasn't Mike who called.
No.
It wasn't Mike. I thought it was Jim.
Or whatever his name is.
Thought it was Jim.
If you know who you are, please call
was,
us. We
yeah,
want to talk
call us.
about
He
We'd
was a
it.
love-
Laker fan.
We'd love to talk to you about
Big
that.
Laker
I
fan.
would
He
like,
was a Laker fan.
I
Yeah.
would like to talk to you about how the Celtics fell apart. You were saying? Mm-hmm. Remember that? You were saying they fell apart, and look at them now. They're old. They've been on the road, and they've got the best road record in basketball. So for old guys, they're not too bad.
They're doing all right.
And Mr. Iverson back with Philly, where he belongs.
Yeah.
He's
I
happy
take
for-
my hat off to him.
He's
He
happy.
cried. He cried.
Yeah, and
He was
you know
happy to
something?
be home.
I give him all the kudos in the
Yeah,
world.
he was
Right.
happy to be home.
All the kudos in the world because it takes a man to admit when he's wrong,
You got that right.
and he did, and kissed the floor.
Yeah,
Kissed the floor.
kissed that floor as soon as he got there. He says, I am happy to be home.
Yep. And he's playing the Celtics on Friday.
On Friday.
And it was like the first game he played like
He scored 28 last night.
17 minutes or whatever. And
He scored
he
28
did,
last night.
yeah, he did all right.